Hello and welcome to Hicksville, USA. I want to turn around and tell you the difference between hick people and country folks, good old country folks, all right? It's a lot more than just hanging our dishes up to dry, all right? So follow me. All right, now let me turn around and tell you all about hicks. They put an awful lot of time in what they do. An awful lot of time. This here was 3 shelves racks that were being thrown away. Now, the boys are a little bit of a hick here. So they turned around, they constructed this thing. They put 3 shelves, they welded it together. Then they went off to the auction, got themselves 3 buckets, put some holes in it. Then they visited old Walmart and got themselves some spray paint. Now, can you imagine telling country folks all about this? They're so proud of what they've turned around and done. They says, there, we're going to have some tomatoes, and Mom just has to step outside the door, pick a tomato, and we're ready to go for a salad. Old folks who turn around and just rub their chins and turn around and say, well, my boy, you must have put an awful lot of time into that. And I see you've also invested some money. You turned around and spent money on buckets, and then you visited your local Walmart and got yourself some paint. But you know, we country folks, we just go out back in the garden and we plant our tomatoes so they can just rise straight up, right to the sun. This here, what I see, is that you put these tomatoes in a little bit crooked and getting them all stressed out in order for them to rise to the occasion to give you some tomatoes. Here's your car. All right, now let me show you something else that hicks will turn around and do. Most country folks will have themselves in the barn some of those nice little coops and everything for their chickens, but hicks will go an extra mile just for their chickens. After all, we want everybody to be happy, right? That's my rooster over there. So, we concoct this little thing here because we want to give them some entertainment. Now, out in the country, you know, it's nice, it's peaceful, it's quiet. So we're going to let these chickens tent out. Okay? So we got some wire, we put that up. Plus we got our good plastic, protect them from the rain. We got them all going there. And they have themselves a light for at night. So during the day, they're just up, moving around and eating and everything. But at nighttime, they got themselves a light. Now, if you go over there on that porch, you overlook through those tomato plants, you can see them at nighttime, and it's just like they're tenting out. Beautiful lighting. They're there just dancing around. They're having themselves a good old time. And why not? After all, these chickens will turn around and give us our eggs in the morning. So we have our breakfast, and when they fail to do that, they become supper. Here's your sign. All right, folks, one of the things that hicks and country folks have in common is a good old wood stove in the middle of winter, especially right here in Maine. And along with that nice warm heat of a wood stove, pick yourself up a good read. Have a couple of books for you. Life of an Old Woodsman. Now that'll take you back into the days of the good old wood camp, rolling logs down the river, and the importance of having a good team of horse in order to get the job done. So if you're looking for memories, take a walk down memory lane, or just want to know how the old folks used to live, here's a good book. I also have my farm book that has also been put into a screenplay format for all your producers out there. This one here is how a year on the farm was like out in the country. Good, healthy life. Then comes the importance of leaving that sheltered home and going into the real world as we know it today, and meet all the challenges that you'll need to face after living such a sheltered life. So this one's in a screenplay format for producers. So go ahead and check me out on my personal site, Life's Ultimate Test. Okay? This has been brought to you by Doris Ann Bowyer. A little bit hick, but a good old country girl at heart. Bye-bye now.